Hey, what's up, guys? Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was the Supreme Being? And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, I would like to give shout out to Spidey RCOP for suggesting me this idea. He has many more ideas that he has been, suggesting to me, and you guys loved it in the past, and he still is going hard on ideas on each video. But shout out to you, my man, and Anime Master, and some of you guys who have been suggesting me. I apologize because I forgot your names. I haven't written down anything. It is completely, from heart. And yeah, I just wanted to thank you all from the bottom of my heart again for making this happen. And you have been supporting me on my journey on YouTube, on the main channel, as well as on the gaming and the other channels as well. And I hope that we can continue to grow our community and support each other out and help each other to go through difficult phases, as you guys helped me out previous month, or a half a month ago. I was going through a lot of tough time, and for those who are still going out there, just talk to someone, man. When I talk about the matters to you guys, I felt at peace, and your support, it meant a lot to me. So thank you again, and enough of my hip yapping. Yeah, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our today's video. Our story begins inside a room where there was a huge dome, and on top of that dome was a crystal, as inside that crystal looked like a whole map, a map of the whole universe, and many million planets and living beings, as there were three chairs in that room. As suddenly the door opened, as three beings walked inside, as these three beings were Naruto, the Supreme Being, the controller and operator of the universe; Kami, the creator of the universe and the watcher of heaven; Yami, the creator of death and destruction and the watcher of hell and supreme being. Shinigami was Yami's assistant. As these three beings entered there and sat down on their throne, as they were watching the universe, as Kami then said, "This is quite boring, I should say. Yeah, we always do this every day, and we need something to spice up. What do you think, Naruto-kun?" said Kami, as Yami got also excited. "Yeah, let's cause some havoc and destruction. Really, you two need to grow up." "What did you say to us?" said both of them. "Calm down, honeys. I was just kidding." "This is boring, I get it, but it is our job. If we are not here to watch over the universe will fall and crumble. We are the three pillars in which the universe relies on. Get it?" "Yeah, but it takes a lot of time, and we haven't gotten any chance to spend time together, remember?" "I apologize for that, Kami John, but we will soon in the future." As suddenly the dome glass cracked. "Wait, what is going on?" Yami said. "This is not supposed to be happening," Kami said, as Naruto got up. "I'll be the one dealing with him this time." "No, you can't. You're still recovering from the wounds that you received last time. Draco is coming. We have to stop him." "That damn dragon." Now, who was Draco? Draco was the evil dragon, the one who caused the universe to be consumed by darkness. That is why the night shrouded everywhere, outside, in space, as he was the very core of evil and hatred. He was the one who was growing in each and every human. The emotion as such, explained, as he was sealed by these three long time ago, as he ever since tried to escape from his prison, but the prison was so strong that Naruto made for him that it took him many millennia to escape from there, as now he was coming back. But the wounds that were given to Naruto were still recovering. That was the power of Draco to even harm the Supreme Being. As Naruto shut the door on Kami and Yami, locking them inside. "You have to stay here. You are the last line of defense for the universe." As Naruto dashed as fast as he could and arrived where Draco was sealed. "Cerebrus, leave. Protect Yami and Kami at all cost." As the three-headed dog nodded and left, while whimpering for his master. It'll be alright, boy. Now go! As Cerberus ran, looking back at his master one last time. As the prison finally broke, as the dragon was shown. It was a huge black dragon with red eyes, with black slits. I am finally free from my prison, Naruto. You think you could hold me, brother? You're not my brother. As Naruto transformed into the golden dragon. As Naruto roared, we're back again. Yin and Yang. We could never exist together. I was the one putting up with you, but I could not. After we created universe, you wanted to destroy it just for the sake of it. And you were a coward, a betrayer of our kind. You betrayed me, brother. Because of you, I was sealed inside there, rotting while you were enjoying your life out here with those bitches. Don't you dare call my wife that. What should I call them then? They are the one who stole my brother from me, who was loyal to me. I was never loyal to you. What do you mean by that? Take that back. Take that back, I said. No. I'll make you swallow those words, Naruto. As Draco charged at Naruto, biting him in the neck as Naruto was thrown back. As Naruto got up and shot golden lightning from his mouth, as the dark lightning was shot from Draco's mouth as both of them were fighting. As Draco was overpowering Naruto. As Naruto and Draco fought, they fought for 1 millennia as the whole universe felt aftershocks and aftershocks after that. As Draco then was shown on the ground, tired and huffing. You know, Draco, I lied. I looked up at you because you were my older brother, but you are tainted by darkness. It is my fate. I have been chosen for this. That is why I act like this, brother. And you know it is my destiny to destroy what you have created. So let me do this, and we can be at peace together like we were before. I am afraid I cannot. Like your destiny, it is mine to protect them, save them from you. You would rather die fighting for them who are greedy, selfish idiots than staying with me, stand by my side. I'm sorry, but this is how it is. As you said, destiny calls. I will be back, Naruto. Mark my words. And I will be waiting, said Naruto as he turned back into human form. As the seal was recreated, and this time much stronger. No matter how strong you create the seal, I will always come back. As a dark Naruto was shown there, his twin with black hair, black eyes, similar clothing but darkness and dark tone as well in his eyes. As Naruto had a light tone in his eyes, deep blue eyes. As Naruto was wounded as he fell to his knees. As Draco then said, "What is wrong? Get up, you're not that weak." Brother, it seems my end is near. No, it is not. Get up. Get up on your feet, damn it. Get up, said Draco. Even though the two brothers didn't see for eye to eye, they would never kill each other. But Draco, for the first time, was feeling guilty, a new emotion that he had never felt, which was outside of his domain. Seeing his brother like this ached his heart, as suddenly Kami and Yami bursted in, as Draco's energy was letting so much loose that it escaped from even the seal, but he was not able to escape. Don't touch him! He's our husband. He's our responsibility, not yours, Draco. Even if you are a primordial being, you are not strong as Naruto is. He is going to die, as he said. Please, as Naruto rose his hand. I am not going to survive this. I will be reincarnated into the world that I created. No, you will not. I won't let you. If you do, then I will as well. You hear me? I will as well be reincarnated there. And we will start all this over again. I promise you that this time I will destroy that. As Naruto looked at Kami, you know what to do, Kami-chan. No, please don't leave us. You're not alone. Apollo. As a bird came down, it was a raven, as it transformed into a human, wearing a hood. Yes, my liege. watch over my position. As of now, you are newly appointed sub-guardian and operator of universe. As your will is, it is my command, my liege. I will keep the seat on hold for you. Thank you. As after that, the phoenix turned and flew away. As Kami and Yami cried, as Naruto turned into golden dust and disappeared, and Draco was in so much agony that he transformed into dark dust and disappeared as well. Is he gone? Kami said, as Yami gasped and looked scared. He's going after him, isn't he? We have to go and help them. We can't. Naruto has left this place to us, and he has gone into that domain of ours that we created. All we can do is watch over him. But what if we can't do anything, Yami? We have to wait for our husband and believe in him. Maybe this way both of the brothers can reconnect again and set aside their differences. I hope so, said Yami as both of them left as well, hoping best for their husband. As the golden chakra, yes, the golden dust transformed into golden chakra as it went inside the stomach or womb of a woman with red hair and pale skin and violet eyes as she was returning from her work as a konomichi back to her house. She was a newlywed woman. Her name was Kushina Uzumaki, and waiting there was her newly appointed husband and the leader of the village, Minato Namikaze. So, husband-san, how was your today job? It was quite hectic. Ever since someone left a lot of paperwork and I couldn't use Harashin to complete it. So, yeah. I guess he was getting revenge on me. Because of the past Kagas put all the work on him and he wanted to do the same for me. Like bullying. Yeah, some sort of that. But I was smart enough and I used shadow clones and I heard him banging his head when he went on the other side as Kushina chuckled. He really is stupid. I told him to use that technique. Really? Yeah. And he didn't listen to me. So, what was the test? It was positive. We're going to have a boy. Yes, I'm going to be a father, said Minato. And I'm going to be a mother. Again, both of them said in unison, as their daughter, Mito, dashed inside. I'm going to have a brother? We do not know, honey. It's going to be a brother. I'm sure of it. Well, if you say so, Han. As Kushina was still the Jinchuriki inside her womb when that golden chakra entered and was absorbed by the baby, or the fetus, Kyubi's eyes awoken as he was looking directly at the fetus in front of him in the mindscape. You're not a human. You have divine chakra inside of you. I will keep a close eye on you. I must at all cost. Time skip. 9 months later. As it was October 11th, as we go towards Konoha's hospital, as it was a special room prepared only for Kushina, because there were a lot of seals there, as Biwako was this time around delivering Naruto, because Tsunade had left, because she was still covering in guilt. She thought that coming back here might ease up something, but seeing that how Mito was having so much resemblance to Namaki in behavior, she left, because it haunted her still. The death of her brother, the death of her lover, so she left. We go back to our story and see that Bibako was saying Kushina to push, as Kushina finally pushed and screamed in agony as a baby cry was heard, as Kushina was given her baby boy. Naruto, my Naruto. Naruto, huh? From our Sensei's book, right? Yeah, from Mirasani's book. It's a nice name. It is, said a figure, as he had a mask on his face. Who are you? As suddenly everyone fell to the ground, as Bibako, Kushina, and Minato were the only ones strong enough to not being able to put to sleep thanks to this genjutsu. As expected of the fourth Hokage, he's quite strong to be able to put into such state. As suddenly something interesting happened. Kyuubi's chakra started to come out of Kushina as Kyuubi took over Kushina's body and gave Naruto to Minato to hold him. What is going on here? You'll notice as the pain and the weakness that Kushina was feeling was replenished, as she dashed on all fours and slashed at the man but it phased through him. Wow, what an unexpected surprise. I thought that you'll not show yourself and will be happy. Waiting for this very moment, Kyuubi, and I'm going to free you. I know who you are, Madara. Ah, you still remember me after that incident, I see. What is going on here? Minato, take your son and these people as far as you can from here. As Kyuubi grabbed that man and threw him into the air, sending him flying, as then she jumped up into the air, kicked that said man into Kushina's with the help of Kushina's body, sending him flying towards the ground, as the man's body was now mangled. As when Kyuubi landed in front of him, his bodies and bones started to relocate and back to their original position. I must say, this is quite interesting. You even managed to literally kill me. If it wasn't for that, I was a clone. As then he stabbed something inside Kushina's neck. As something interesting happened, the fuel leaked out of the hole that the puncture created on Kushina's neck as Kyuubi smirked and slashed at his intestines as they were out now on the ground. As the man then had to retreat. Damn you, Kyuubi. I will be back. I will always come back. Like a pest you will, I know. And I will be here, waiting for that moment, Madara. As after that, the said masked person escaped as he arrived somewhere, far, far away from Konoha. As he then looked at Zetsu. I will get a Zetsu right away. As White Zetsu appeared and applied itself on the stomach to stop the bleeding and hold the intestines in. Damn that Kyuubi. I'll show them. I'll find a way. I'll have to crush it with my own bare hands. I'll make it feel pain. What happened, Obito? Don't call me that name. That person is dead, remember? Yes, I mean Toby. Nothing. It was a failure. I had to abort. Don't worry, Obito. I said Toby! Yes, you'll get another chance. You need to rest now. I will. As after Obito or Toby went to sleep, Zetsu came outside and smashed his fist into a tree. Damn that bastard! He's not useful at all, said the black side. I know, but we have to use him. He's our only hope to get Mother free from that accursed seal. As Kyuubi walked back to Konoha, as when Kyuubi arrived back there, Minato and everyone surrounded him. Kyuubi, surrender yourself, and we have to talk now. As Kyuubi and Minato were seen in their office with Hiruzen and Kakashi and Itachi as well. As Minato then asked, what is your reason for taking over Kushina and chasing after that man? That man was Madara Uchiha. As everyone suddenly felt as if the ground was ripped out underneath from their feet. What do you mean? Said Hiruzen, who looked quite scared. I mean, Hiruzen-sama, it must be fake. There is no way it is the possible way. He had the same Sharingan. Or it is a person who is impersonating him by using his dojutsu. I am quite sure I have seen those eyes before. I'm 100% sure, actually. Okay, Minato said. If you are 100% sure that he was Madara Uchiha, then what was he doing here? He was after me. What? Yes, you heard it right. He was after me. Why would he do that? I do not know. But in the past, he had tried the same when I was sealed inside Mito. He used me to destroy Konoha, and I presumed that he was going to do that again, said Itachi, as Kyuubi and everyone looked at him and nodded. Yes, that is the reason, I guess. So what are we going to do? We have to take measures, Minato. Yes, we have to. Wait, as Kyuubi then asked, where is your son? The child that was born. He is with his sister, who is at the Uchihas. I see. Then is he safe, right? Yes, he is safe. Good. Keep him safe, Minato. That son of yours, he is special. As Naruto was born, Dark chakra also entered an infant baby at the same time when this was going on. The chakra soul of Draco. As time passed, after that, the next morning came. As Minato Kushina was recovered, and all of the clan heads, the elders, and the civilian council were seen sitting inside of the council chambers. As Hiruzen then said, "This meeting is in session," as everyone nodded. Then Hiyashi asked, "What was the commotion last night, Minato? I heard that something went wrong. I hope everything is fine, right?" "Yes, everything is fine. There was a, let's just say, distraction that occurred. A minor threat." "It is not a minor threat, Minato. You have to tell them the truth." "It was a major threat. It was Madara Uchiha or someone impersonating him." As Danzo, Homura, and Koharu felt as if their eyes will bulge out of their eye sockets and their jaws lowered, hanging down now. Are you sure about that?" "Yes, QB confirmed that." "QB? I thought it was dead." "No, it is here, and it is secured. It will not harm our village. I promise you that much. It better than remain where it is," as QB growled. As Kushina then gulped. As Minato then grabbed her hand. "He's alright." As then Shikaku then said, "What a drag, man. Let's get on with this. I gotta go home and rest." As everyone chuckled, as Tizumi bonked him on the head. Tizumi. "You damn sucker. All you do is rest. Why can't you give Yoshino some break and for once in your lifetime work hard, you damn idiot. Troublesome woman. Just like that troublesome woman at home, you are troublesome as well, Tizumi. I don't have the willpower or power in general to deal with you. So I'm gonna leave that conversation there." As Tizumi had a huge tick mark on her forehead, as Inoichi and Choza were holding her back to pummel Shikaku to the ground, who had a huge sweat dropped, and everyone's sweat dropped as well. As then Fugaku then said, "So what are your orders, Minato?" "We have to patrol. Each and every clan is to give a part of their clansmen into a new squad that I'm going to create, Squad Alpha, which will forever patrol the village and see if any shady person has entered in our village." "I see. It is a good thinking, Minato, and we all agree to that motion." As after that, the meeting came to an end, as Minato Kushina went back to their children, who were at home with their godfather, who had arrived back last night after he received the letter. "I hope that they didn't bother you." "Yeah, they didn't." As Jiraiya had a black eye and Naruto was hanging particularly from his hair. As Jiraiya said, "Itai, that hurts, you damn brat." As Kushina grabbed Naruto. "Naruto," as Naruto giggled. Even though he was a 1-day-year-old baby, he had a grip. The kid got some grip. I can't believe he was born yesterday night. Well, he was, Sensei. He's going to make one fine shinobi someday, Naruto, huh? Yeah, maybe he will turn out like my character that I created, The Tale of Gutsy Ninja. Let's hope he does. It was my favorite book. Mine too. Really, Kushina? I thought you hated my literature." "Yes, I do, but that one book, well, I gotta say, Jiraiya, I'm still surprised that you have the capability of writing such good literature." As Jiraiya had a dark cloud over his head. "I write always good literature, Kushina. It's just that some people understand, some don't." "Yeah, whatever." As Minato and Jiraiya then went outside, as Kushina was now tending to her children. "So, Sensei, what is it that you wanted to talk about?" "Akatsuki, Madara. They are on the move. They have been gathering around now. What is this Akatsuki group for once? I know Madara. Yeah, I was surprised that he appeared here, because he has been sighted in different villages. I wanted to tell you that, but I guess you already knew. Meeting him firsthand." "Yeah, Sensei. What is this Akatsuki you're talking about? Anyway, I'm interested about that." "It's just a bunch of A-rank nins going rogue from their villages to form this group. We do not know if they have any affiliation with Madara, but we think they might have an affiliation because we do not know what their motives are quite yet. But they will be revealed in the future, right?" "Yes, they will be. But as for now, we can presume that they're just going after bounties and all that. So we should be careful. That's all. Yeah, I guess we should be. Any other news? Orochimaru. He has been presumed that he is going to try to make a village inside Rice border or something nearby inside Rice country. Can you crack it down, Sensei? I'm still trying to figure out where are his bases. Whenever I arrive there, it is as if he was one step ahead of me. He always leaves, his sensei said, gripping the wooden, bar that he was holding his hand with. Crushing it. Sensei, calm down. You will get him eventually. You're right, kid. There's no point in destroying stuff with anger. I have to find that snake bastard and kill him with my own hands after what he had done to Don and to this village, many civilians who died painful deaths because of him. And I will be with you, Sensei. I will be there with you to end his life. Yeah, kid, you're right, I guess. So, you're gonna enjoy your life as a husband from now on, huh? I wish I could, but as Kage's job is never too easy, Sensei. And I have to look out for my village as well. You're right about that, kiddo. You're right about that. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. I have to tend to some matters. You know what I mean, right? Sensei, really, we were having a moment here, and you had to ruin it with your lecherous, perverted behavior. I'm not a pervert, Minato. Really? I'm a super pervert. I'm so disappointed at my sensei. Sometimes I can't believe that you're a legendary Sanin. Oi, take that back. I am one. Era Sanin, said Mito, as she was a 2-3-year-old little girl, as Giraffe face faulted. You're right, little one. He is a super pervert. Come on, Minato, don't tell your kids to call me names. But you just said that you are a super pervert, Sensei, so it does make sense. As after that, Minato and Mito left, while Jiraiya also left for some adventures of his own. As we go towards the new group that formed in Amegakure. So we have all assembled here, I presume. Yes, we have. Everyone, I would like you all to meet our newest addition, who, as a dark-haired boy walked inside, as he also had dark eyes, which had sinister look in them. Everyone meet Draco. Hello, everyone. It is so nice to meet you all. Draco said with a sinister smile that sent chills down everyone's spine. Even Zetsu's. He is quite creepy. I better stay out of his way. Something about him just takes me off, said Hidan, Kakazu, and Deidara, the 3 sociopaths of the Akatsuki, while the other one were quiet. As after that, time skip. Time skip to 8 years later. 8 years later, we see Naruto sitting in the backyard as he was playing with his toys as he got bored. As he then laid down on the ground. As he looked in the sky to see that there were many clouds. As he imagined that one cloud turned into a dinosaur. And it did. The other one he thought as a Fuma Shuriken, and it did. As Naruto then formed many of his toys and started battle them out on the sky. As everyone was watching this from their own perspective, seeing that the sky itself was showing them some kind of play between figures that were fighting with one another, not knowing that it was a kid doing this for his own entertainment. As in the upper realm, we see Kami and Yami looking down at their husbands reincarnate. Isn't he cute? Yeah. Hey, how about we know, Yami? I can't believe we're stuck here. Yami-sama, Kami-sama, it is Naruto-sama's order that you... We know, Apollo, shut up. Yes, my liege. As after that, we go downwards to the human realm. As Naruto made a huge cloud fox with 9 tails that was around him, protecting him and fighting and warding off the demons. As Kushina saw this and was, mesmerized by it, but at the same time terrified because it was the 9-tailed fox. As Kyuubi on the other side was happy that the little Naruto remembered it from when it saved him. Hmm. As Minato then realized that someone was doing this, as he arrived from where it was happening at the exact location, and it was surprisingly his backyard. As when he entered there, he saw that his son was laying down, and with his hands he was doing the motions, and the figures in the sky were following it. Naruto? As he said this, Naruto's concentration broke as the figures then turned back into clouds. Oh, hey, Dad. Oh, what is it? Were you doing that? What? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. I was just watching the clouds. Yes, Naruto. Actually, everyone was. Wait, what? Yes, Naruto. Were you? Yeah, Dad. I was the one who was doing this. You see, I don't know. I have the ability to do that. What do you mean, Naruto? Here, I'll show you. As Naruto tapped on the ground, as a huge tree grew in front of Minato's eyes, much larger than any tree in Konoha, towering over all of them and covering half of Minato's garden in the backyard. Oh my god, Naruto. You have the Mokitan. The Moke what now? The wood release ability from the Shodai Hokage, Hashirama Senju. But how? As Kushina came outside with Mito. Cool, Daddy, now we have a tree. You promised if we grew a tree, then we can have a swing. Yeah, honey, not now. What is going on, Minato? Naruto. He has the Mokitan. What? Stop joking, Minato. That is not possible. I did a Kagegenkai test on him and he didn't have any. Then how did this tree arrive here? It was Naruto. Really? As suddenly fruit started to bloom as Naruto tapped the tree twice again. As Naruto jumped and caught some fruits from the tree, they were peaches, and when they took a bite out of it, they were so sweet. Not salty or sour, they were sweet. And they didn't even left a bad taste in their mouth, as they were surprised. Can peaches be really tasty? Wow, I had never had peaches like this before. I know, right? They're so delicious. I eat them all the time when Mom denies me snacks. Wait, you what? I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. You didn't listen to anything, okay? I'm not here. As the tree opened and absorbed Naruto. Naruto? Are you okay? I'm not here. Naruto said. He's just inside. It's a hollow tree. See? The tree just protected him. I'm telling you, he has the Mokitan. We have to get him tested again, Kushina. Maybe he developed it later on. You're right, Naruto, honey, I'm not mad, just come out. As Naruto came out, as Mito, who was grown, said, I didn't know you had it in you, Naruto. I'm starting academy, and maybe you can start with me early as well. What do you think, Kajan? No, Mito, I don't think this is a good idea. Oh, come on. What's the worst that could happen? As both Minato and Kushina looked at each other as they sighed and nodded. And after doing the Kagegenkai test, it was confirmed that Naruto didn't have any Kagegenkai. But Minato was surprised that Naruto was able to do that, and so was Kushina. And Naruto has proven that, and he has seen it with his own eyes. Naruto had a connection with nature. He could only comprehend that much then and come to that conclusion. So he allowed Naruto to study with Mito inside the academy from early age. Mito was 8 and Naruto was 6, so both of them were enrolled. As their classmates were, none other than Anko Mitarashi and Hana Inuzuka, as both of them were about to be made genins as well. As Mito and Naruto was prodigies, so they excelled and made it to the final year. As they were the Hokage's children, they were allowed a special test. As they passed those tests to excel from ranks to where they were in the final year now, with Anko and Hana. As Naruto sat with them. Hey, Hana-chan, are those your? Yes, they're mine. As Naruto then bloomed some treats for them, which were fruits, as the dogs yipped and ate them. As Hana also was surprised as Naruto gave one to her. Oi, you, Blondie, pass me one. As Naruto passed one to Anko as well. Tasty. You have a nice ability there. A cool one as well. As Satsuki Uchiha, the middle child of the Uchiha clan, who was similar age to Itachi Uchiha, just a few hours younger than his brother, was also there. While his brother was a prodigy, she wasn't, and she had to work hard. And now she was in the final year, while her brother was already an Anpu. As she was also surprised and glared at Naruto, another prodigy, great, just like him. As there were quite few months till the test would happen, so Naruto in those months became best friends with Anko and as well as Hana and their dogs, Hana's dogs, as well as Satsuki Uchiha as well. As the three older ladies were quite infatuated with Naruto and were called Naruto's angels somewhat, quite the ironic name. As up in the heaven realm, Kami giggled. What the hell are you doing, Kami? You're making our competition here. No, we are his wives, and they are his, well, friends. I can turn things up for him if you want to, and turn them into more than friends. No, you wouldn't. Ew, disgusting. You said the same thing when he proposed to you, and you liked it, didn't you? Yes, I did, but it doesn't have to be this way. It has to. He's living a normal life now, and he has to have some happiness. As we go back to the human realm to see that Naruto was enjoying his life, as he felt suddenly while enjoying time with his friends who has opened up to him, that someone was watching him. As he looked back up to see that a water tank was there, I could have sworn that someone was there. As Naruto disappeared and arrived there, as he heard a voice, "We meet again, brother." As Naruto felt chills run down his spine. As Naruto turned around, "Who are you?" Naruto said with narrowed eyes and getting into a taijutsu stance. You're quite young. I thought that I was the one who reincarnated late. But it seems that you were born here, brother. You really did become one of them just in order to prove me wrong and fight against me. And I mourn for your death. I mourn for your loss. For you, I came here thinking that you have taken over Violet's body. But no. I have been looking for you, Naruto, for the past 6 years. And you have been here, living your life amongst them like you're one of them. I am one of them. Who are you? Do I even know you? Interesting. Your memories, they're locked. What memories? You will find out. But I have to go now. As the said man punched Naruto, knocking him out and sending him through the ground, breaking his bones somewhat, vanished. Until we meet again, brother. As in the Akatsuki base, while Naruto was being tended to by his friends, who saw him disappear and then thrashing down on the ground, brought him to the hospital, we go towards the Akatsuki base to see that Draco has arrived there. Damn it. And I have waited for all these years to think that we could have a match and sort things out, and he was an infant. I have to wait some more and deal with them. Draco, where were you? Said Zetsu. What did you say? Draco said with slits, eyes turning into slits. As Zetsu became so scared that he said, I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Draco, he's also our ally. You cannot hurt him. You have no right of authority over me. I am the leader of this group. You wish. I am leaving this pathetic group. For good. Do not try to follow me or come after me. There will be dire consequences. As with those words, Draco left on his own adventure, as all of the others were left there alone. Well, thank God he's gone. What do you mean? Hidan, he gave me the creeps. As everyone then realized one thing. It was Hidan who was saying these words about a man. The one who was psychotic one out of all of them. The most brainless one. And he even realized that Draco was dangerous. As everyone had one thought, thank God that he's gone. As Draco, we see him who was enraged and without a plot. He had to wait out that his brother is going to fight him out. So, what did he have to do? He had to waste his time, spend some time. So, he traveled. 1 year passed as Draco was still traveling, village to village, as he finally came to a border and corner of the world inside the elemental nations. It was a peaceful village where no shinobi has ever ventured to. as people still resided there. As he was then bumped into a girl. Oh, I'm sorry, as Draco was enraged. As the girl then said, apologize. I cannot. As a kid arrived, oi, don't be mad at her. She can't see. She's blind. I see. As Draco then calmed down. Watch where you're going then. Nice joke, mister. As the woman was same age as him. Oi, Neichan, come over here. Yes, he became coming. As the blonde woman followed the voice of her little sister. As Draco watched her. As he then noticed that some of the men had a lewd expression on their face as they indicated towards that woman. As Draco then said, why do I care? As he growled, damn it. As we see, the sad blind woman was now cornered as she was crying for help, and she couldn't find her cane to protect herself, while the voice of her little sister was nowhere as her mouth was covered by one of the men. As they were making their way towards her, licking their lips, as suddenly one of their goons heard the scream from behind who was holding the girl's mouth, as a man's arm was exiting from his chest covered in his blood. In the man's hand was his heart as the man crushed it, causing all of them to literally piss in their pants. As before they could escape, the man grabbed both of their necks and snapped them in half. As Hibiki then said, thank you, mister. Wait, you're from before. Thank you so much for saving me and my sister Hibiki, said the older lady. How do you know? I thought you couldn't see. I cannot see, but I can feel the voice. What do you mean by that? I don't know. It is quite different from other people, but I can feel voice. As Draco then scanned her with his divine eyes, she can sense chakra. Great. A sensor. In a civilian? Just what I need. Good. Where do you live? I'll take you back to your place. As Draco brought them back to see that they lived in a rundown house. As after the older sister, whose name was Nana, was now gone into her room, Hibiki told the man, you see, people have used us. What do you mean? They have asked my sister that our parents were indebted to them, while they were not, and took all of our money. Even the villagers did. And now we're poor, and they barely ever treat us like human. They treat us like trash. And my sister, she with her condition, I can't leave her. I can't go anywhere. I want to venture out. You go. You can go up wherever you want. I'll watch over your sister. I have nothing better to do. Really? I want to go and earn some money for my sister so that we can live some better life. How about you and her go with me and we can live somewhere else? I have nothing better to do, and also I'm alone. I see. Thank you so much. And the next day came. The two sisters left with Rako as they were now leaving the village, as many villagers were smirking at them. Draco's rage grew by the passing second. Some of them were even taunting the women's, the ladies, everyone. As after they arrived in the village that was nearby, Draco said, I have something that I need to take care of. I'll be back, okay? Yeah, just be sure to come back. Here's some money that I have gathered. Draco has taken all of his bounty that he has collected, which was over 200 million yen, because he has literally clean sweep the whole bounties that ever existed aside from Konoha and the major villages. The minor bounties were all gone. As we see the village celebrating the downfall of the family that was considered as the leader of the village now, because the village has trained them. As suddenly a huge dragon came there and destroyed them and burned them. Next day, when Draco arrived back late at night and slept, the news spread out in every village that a dragon is out there destroying villages, as one of the villages got burned with all of the people living in it. Nobody survived the attack, and everyone was now scared as Draco smirked. They deserved that. As this was going on with Draco, we go back to Naruto. As Naruto, who was now 7 years of age, was also living his best life, as he was become a shinobi and was now a Genin, and was now going towards Kumo to attend the Chunin exams with his teammates Mito and Satsuki, while Hana and Anko were also being apprenticed by their own division. Hana for being a medic for Ninkens, while Anko being our T&I department manager with Ibiki. "You ready, Naruto?" said Satsuki. "Yeah. Come on, Naruto-chan, let's go." "Mito Nate-chan, I'm not that much of a kid. Stop calling me Chan." "It is a nice name, Naruto-chan." As Naruto blushed and followed them, ensued, as Kushina, who was their Jonin instructor, also giggled. "Come on, Naruto-chan, you're gonna fall behind." "That's it," Naruto said, as he dashed as fast as he could, leaving all of them behind. "Naruto, slow down!" As Naruto then bumped into a girl wearing red uniform, as Naruto then caught her into a bridal style. "I'm so sorry, I was not seeing where I was going." As the woman then said, "Don't worry. Thanks for... Wait. Let me go, you damn bastard." Whoa, 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 what is going on? "You, why are you wearing a Konoha badge?" I'm from Konoha?" "I have to take a bath because this filth touched me." Hey, I just saved you and apologized for bumping into you. You don't have to be so rude." As Kushina and the others arrived there, "Naruto, come over here." As this was the EVOS group and Kuretsuchi's group, led by Akatsuchi. As Akatsuchi then said, "Keep your Genin on a leash, Kushina." "Akatsuchi, I thought I killed you with my bare hands." "Oh wait, it was your wife." "You killed my mother?" "So what? She was the one who was attacking me and saying that she will let her husband do some interesting things with me." "What do you mean, mother?" She means rape, Naruto." As Naruto, for the first time, felt rage, as Draco felt it, as the whole atmosphere in the elemental nations turned dark, as clouds suddenly surrounded everywhere, as lightning crackled, as Kushina knew something was off with Naruto. "How dare you!" As the ground started to shake, as rocks started to levitate in the air, as Naruto took one step, as cracks appeared everywhere. Whoa, 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 calm down, Naruto. Nothing like that sort happened. I'm a strong woman, remember? Yeah. I don't know what happened," Naruto said, as he started to calm down. As up in the heaven, both Kami and Yami were surprised. "We have never seen him this mad." "Is he?" "No, he's not. His powers are stable. Back, at least, for now. But as if some sort of glitch happened, his powers were unstable." As Draco was smirking. "So you felt rage, huh? Good. We are experiencing something new, Naruto. You experiencing rage while I am experiencing some new things. And you know what? I hate to admit it. It is not that bad." As Draco and the blind girl was getting close because they were of the similar age. And on the other side, in Kumo outside, since the crack went inside of it, the Eva group was shocked, and they were literally sweating. Their throats were dried and numb, and they were shaking with fear. As Naruto then said with rage, "Do not cross my path. If you do, I do not know what I will do." As with those words, Naruto left, as Akatsuchi and Kuretsuchi fell to the ground alongside with their other two teammates. What the hell was that? It was as if something terrible was going to happen. As Jiraiya was suddenly called inside the Toad's mountain. As after Jiraiya arrived there, he went towards the great Elder Toad Sage. "What is it, Elder Toad?" "I have a prophecy, Jiraiya. The operator of universe, the preserver, has been born as one of your students' children. And he can control anything, manipulate everything. Do not let him rage." "What?" "Yes. Because if he rages, he will become himself the biggest threat that we have ever seen. Since he is the preserver, he can turn into destroyer as well." Oh my god, Naruto? Oh shit, I have to go. As Jiraiya then left, dashing right out of there, as he arrived back into Konoha ASAP. As he dashed inside the council chamber. Minato, where is your son Naruto? What happened? He's a god. As everyone chuckled. Wait, what, Sensei? Have you been drinking too much? Or Tsumi-sen said. Having sex with horse? No, I'm not joking. He really is. What is going on here, Sensei? Stop with this bullshit. It's not the time we're in a council meeting. No, I'm not kidding. The Taurus gave me a prophecy. He has the soul of the Preserver, the operator of the universe, and he can also turn into destroy if he is raged. The natural disaster that you all felt, it was Naruto raging. What? As Danzo then stood up. How can you behave like this, Jiraiya? Are you drunk? How can you say that a 7-year-old behaving in rage can turn and cause this great disaster that happened? But it did. It is hard to believe, Jiraiya. I'm sorry, but you have to leave now. As Anbus arrived. Minato, believe in my words, please. Sensei, I think you need to rest now. As the door closed. Damn it. At least tell me where he is. Sensei, I'm not in the mood. Tell me where he is, Minato. He's in the Kumo. There for tuning exams. Damn it, I have to go there now. As Jiraiya was dashing there as fast as he could. The Akatsuki were also surprised by this sudden changements in the environment. What happened? As if something was causing this. It was not natural, said Zetsu. Answering the question of Nagato. As Toby then said, Toby feels that someone powerful was behind this. Someone that we cannot comprehend. Said Toby, turning serious. Yes, we know that, Toby. We know. As more time passed, 1 month later, we see Konoha's team returning as the victor of the whole tuning exams. Naruto has made a lot of fans there, which called him cute, mainly Yujito, who used him as a body pillow for some reason, sneaking into his, quarters every night. And she was saddened that Naruto had to leave and stole his shirt to make a life-size daddy and make it wear the same shirt so she could still have Naruto's scent on it. And she was happy with that. And Killer Bee also became good friends with Naruto. But Kuretsuchi, she was afraid of Naruto because Naruto glared at her whenever she was around. Their first meeting was not that good. But at the end of the tuning exams, when Naruto saved her again and again and also let her live, she was somewhat attracted to him as well. As after that, when Naruto returned, on the way back to Konoha, they met with Jiraiya. What is going on, Arasanin? Why are you here? Said Mito. Yeah, Jiraiya, what is going on here? What are you doing here? And looking like that someone is after you. Naruto, you have to go with me now to the Toads. What is going on? You all go back to the village. There's something I must need to clarify. As Jiraiya took Naruto with him. They were already half an hour away from Konoha when that happened. Because Jiraiya has been running around like a headless chicken, so he couldn't make a sense out of anything. So they arrived back at Konoha at Jonin level speed, all of them, and went straight towards Minato. Wait, where's Naruto, Kushina? Jiraiya took him. What? Sensei! As Minato then summoned Gamamunta and went back to the town spawn himself. As when he arrived there, he saw that the toads were all gathered, as they saw that Naruto was levitating in the air as he was meditating. And suddenly, right in front of Minato's eyes, he transformed into a huge golden dragon who roared, and then transformed back into Naruto, who was wearing golden and white robes. Whoa, I got my memories back. Thanks, guys. I know who I was now, and who that was who attacked me. Naruto said, getting serious. As suddenly, Naruto felt darkness approaching, as did Minato. As Draco with his companions arrived there, turning into a dragon. Draco's son, is this the right path? Yes, it is. Hibiki, now go down with your sister Nana, and go stay on the side. We meet again, brother. Draco. I have sensed that you have experienced quite some things in the previous month. as have you. I can see that. Brother, listen to me. We have to sort things out. I know, brother, said Naruto. Let's go somewhere private. As both of the beings flew, as they suddenly disappeared in lightning speed. Naruto! I will be back, father. Do not worry. As Kamamaru then said, Minato, do you realize that your son is the reincarnation of the operator of the universe, the one who has control over everything? He can come and go out of our plane and domain whenever he wants. As Minato fell to the ground, you were telling the truth. That's what I was saying to you, Minato. Then, did he left? Minato said, no, he will come back. Your son, I mean. It's just that those brothers have to sort things out. As both Draco and Naruto arrived back in the Heaven Realm, as Naruto met with his wives in his younger form. Yeah, I know I'm short, but I'm happy to meet you too as well. Thank you, Apollo, for watching over this. It is nothing, my liege. And Draco-sama, I prepared a chair for you as well. For me? Yes, you are also an important entity here, aren't you? As after that, Draco and Naruto, who had been fighting over for millennia, finally sat down. As Kami and Yami gave them spaces. So, what do you want to talk about, brother? Naruto said, as Draco then said, I have experienced what you were trying to say, and I have to regret saying this, but I was wrong. I will not destroy them. I will only destroy those who cannot be saved. That's what I was trying to teach you, brother. Thank you so much. And you learned something from me as well. What? Don't joke around with me, Naruto. I sensed what you did in Kumo. You caused that fiasco month back ago. I know. I was just so much enraged at the time I did not knew. These are the human emotions that I was trying to tell you and warn you about, that are under my domain. I know, brother, I know. I apologize for ever doubting you. It's nothing like that, Naruto. At least you realize. But we have to deal with the Akatsuki now, because they're up to no good. As suddenly, the universe started to bleed red, as the moon blew up. Why is the moon? As Naruto created a new one. We have to go and see this. Agreed. As Naruto and Draco went there to see that the whole Otsutsuki race have gathered there. We are here to cause rebellion and throw over you gods to make our own domain. Erase, Naruto said as they were all erased at once. As Kaguya, Ishiki, and Momoshiki, the leaders, were on their knees, while the whole armada was erased with a single word. How dare you three? I treated you like my children, and this is how you repay me? By being the guardians of the universe? We apologize. No, you tried to hurt my brother. You hurted his feelings. For that you shall feel pain for all eternity. Gates of hell, consuming darkness unleashed, as chains of darkness wrapped around the three of them and consumed them into a pit hole that never ended. And their agonizing screams were heard. As after the pit was closed, Drago put a hand on Naruto's shoulder. Hey, I'm sorry, Naruto. I'm sorry as well, brother, as both of them hugged and finally made up. Wow, finally you decided to make up, as both Yami and Kami said. Don't joke around with me like that. I still hate you too. Draco, yeah, I'm working on it, remember? You only like that girl Nana, don't you? Said Kami. What do you mean? Well, let's just say that I was the one who guided you there, and it was you that I'm feeling this way. It's weird. Whenever that girl is around, I feel weird. Like I can't speak and my heart is racing. You're in love. What? Disgusting. Tell me again. You're in love. Disgusting. I'm leaving. I have to do something with her. He's probably going to propose now, isn't he? Naruto said. Probably. No, my husband, Yami said. I have something interesting to talk to you about. I heard from a little birdie that you have been going around gathering girls left and right. Let's just say Samui, Yujito, Karui, Satsuki, and Hana Anko. 6 to 5 girls already. While you have 2 wives. Are you cheating on us? Kami said playfully. Wait, I didn't know, and I thought that They were just my friends. They want to be more than friends, Naruto. And your father and mother are all into it. What? You mean my mother was spying on me? Yeah, the whole time. And so was your sister. And she has asked me for a wish. Hey, wanna hear? Please, Kami, grant me millions of grandkids. I want to be a good grandmother to all of them. As Naruto then passed out with a nosebleed. You know, our husband is still innocent. Even after so many millennia and being born as a human again. Even between them, he's quite innocent and pure. Yeah, without it, he won't be Naruto, after all. As Yami chuckled. As after that, when Naruto returned, his whole family was waiting for him as they hugged him. As the news broke out that Zetsu has gone in rage and called out everyone and taken over everyone and started to cause chaos and destruction everywhere, and Nana got hurt into it, and Draco had turned in rage and destroyed the whole Akatsuki. As Naruto turned into the Golden Dragon and arrived there, brother, what is wrong? These pathetic pests needs to be taken care of. They have been. There is one pest left into this world that I could sense. Danzo and Orochimaru. They need to be killed. As Naruto then said, erased. As both of them were erased from the whole existence. As Naruto being the divine god, felt boring living there now because he could erase them. I'm going to seal off my powers until I'm alive here. Are you sure about that? Yes. Because Apollo is watching out for me, and so is Kami and Yami-chan. And I want you to do the same, because I want you to experience life, as I will. You're right, you know. As after that, Naruto sealed off most of his power, almost 80%, and so did Draco. They were now the strongest beings walking on the shinobi world, even with their 20% power. And whenever the war occurred, both of the brothers arrived and fought against each other for fun and against the enemies, teaming up as well. As this was the life of Naruto, the bored Supreme Lord and being the operator of the universe, who had a harem for himself and a lot of girls. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.